Hello everyone and welcome to A Draw My Life, where I'll specifically be talking about my journey to creating my individual pathway plan, or otherwise known as my IPP. I hope you guys enjoy and sit back and relax. So, in this careers course, we had to use what we knew and figured out about ourselves to help determine possible career paths and ways we can achieve them. I figured that after high school, I would like to get into the health sciences program at McMaster University as my first step to becoming a cardiologist. My education goal right now is to attain a 90% or above in all my courses throughout high school, and my career is, as mentioned, to become a cardiologist. I will achieve my education goal by working hard on every assignment in every class and thoroughly studying for tests and quizzes. A bummer, I know. However, as every problem has a solution, a strength I can use to help me achieve my goal is time management. A perfect example of this is a calendar I use to help me stay on top of my game and a schedule to help me allot time needed for every assignment, so I will be able to finish before the due date. In order to achieve my career goal to become a cardiologist, I will need to earn a bachelor's degree, take that medical college admission test, apply to medical school, take part in a residency program, and obtain a fellowship, which in total takes 6 years. There are a couple reasons as to why I want to achieve these goals. In terms of attaining a 90% or above in all my courses, I first set that goal to motivate myself, to work hard and achieve this goal because it gives me a sense of self-satisfaction to me that I'm doing well in school. I need to attain high marks and a good work ethic if I'm planning on becoming a doctor, and it also makes my parents happy, and whatever makes my parents happy makes me happy. I want to become a cardiologist because I want to make a difference in the world, and my cousin tells me about how many lives he saved every single day, and it just inspired me ever since I was little. And I also love science and human anatomy, which is why I cannot see myself in another field. So imagine a human taking a careers course, not having any idea what they want to do in the future. Great. You pretty much just imagine me a couple months ago. I was really lost and confused because we all know how stressful it is to determine which path we want to take when there's more than a million to choose from. However, knowing that I want to pursue something in this health sciences field, I narrowed down my options using a variety of resources, such as the Exploring Educational's Resources Worksheet, the guidebook, and the possible pathways, plans, assignments. I researched a lot for many different occupations, such as a neurosurgeon, sonographer, audiologist, pharmacist, home healthcare worker, and the one that interested me most was cardiology. After that was set, I had to figure out how to get from here, an average kid in grade 10, to a great, wise Einstein cardiologist. With that came more researching to see the prerequisites I need, the kind of volunteering needed, the best universities, the programs I should take, and the time this process takes, and more. My learning skills and work habits helped guide my research a lot. This is because there were some occupations I researched that I didn't think would fit me, as I am very collaborative and I love to interact with people, and the occupations such as an actuary or someone working in the field of IT wouldn't allow that. Being a cardiologist and being able to interact with others in a positive environment is very important, as well as being able to understand the patient, not only as a patient but as a person. As I mentioned before, I was interested in the health sciences med field from a very young age because of influence from my cousin and because I love learning about the human anatomy. In order to find out more about myself in this course, not only did we do many worksheets and reflections upon ourselves and our work habits, strengths, and weaknesses, I also filled out a lot of surveys and played a lot of interactive games within the course to help me find out more about myself. An example of this is finding out that I am an assertive communicator and that I am a kinetic learner and I am driven by external motivation. These all help me pave the way into determining my career, as I found out that a cardiologist is a perfect fit for the kind of person I am, because cardiologists do a lot of hands-on work and they need to be able to communicate confidently and politely, and because cardiologists need to see the patient in front of them as a motivation to help better the world. I also learned that I'm very strong when it comes to handling things on time, and assignments and deadlines. But I lack when it comes to self-regulation and finding weaknesses and working to improve upon them. Furthermore, I learned that I give a lot of importance to school and not so much to me as a person. By this, I mean that I'm so consumed with getting assignments done and getting good grades that I don't give a lot of breaks to myself, and I'm constantly working, which is not good for my health. This helped me guide me in creating my individual pathway plan, because not only does my plan reflect my work skills and learning habits, but whilst creating my plan, I wanted to use my creativity to create a plan and present it so it was organized into categories and looked aesthetic. As I mentioned before, I use the process of elimination when I thought of my interests, and I either want to be a cardiologist, actuary, or neurosurgeon. I didn't want to be an actuary as I am a kinesthetic learner, and actuaries don't do a lot of hands-on stuff. Furthermore, I won't be a very good neurosurgeon as it is a very stressful job and it requires a lot of dedication and constantly putting work over yourself, which I don't want to do. This helped me solve the problem of not knowing what to do after I realized that I wanted to pursue something in the medical field, and I used my learning skills, work habits, the person I am, and a lot of research and interviews with people who have gone through this process before. I figured out what I wanted to do and the exact steps I would need to take. Overall, this journey was a lot like Dr. Seuss's book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, a book that we read in the beginning of this course, filled with lumps, ups, downs, and slurches, but after the stressful and eye-opening process of finding out more about myself, I used that to help me pave a pathway to my future. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for watching.